those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Good morning, South Florida, and welcome to the breakfast at the Brooklyn Cafe TV.
Take a deep breath and a good whiff of that coffee brewing. Grab yourself some toast, a donut, or any breakfast as Dawn and Freddie get you up and ready for the rest of the day.
So call in at 888-565-1470 to share a tip of the day.
Or just to say good morning. Shake off your sleepies, buckle in, because it's showtime!
And good morning, South Florida.
Good morning to you. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. You know, it's really funny.
Are you happy?
I am happy. I'm happy, I'm sad, I'm like a mixed bag of chips.
You're like a box of chocolates.
Box of chocolates. But
You
anyway.
and Forrest Gump. I wonder how he's doing, by the way.
Who, Forrest Gump?
Tom Hanks.
Oh, he's fine.
Good.
They sent out a message. They let him out of the hospital. He's doing good.
Life is like a box of chocolates.
It is. Now-
You never know what you're going to get.
I want...
Happy Friday to you, too.
Okay, stop talking that
Happy
way.
Friday, everybody.
Happy
Stop
Friday.
talking.
Stop talking that way. That way. Listen, I think today is going to be our final morning show
For now.
for now. I'm thinking maybe we do something online after we find out what's going to be happening today. There is some new restrictions and things coming down today is what we hear. And this is being brought to you by courtesy of the government because they
Letter
got-
G. This
they-
show brought to you
well,
by
they gotta-
the letter
they-
G.
Well, they gotta do something to slow it down. I think that the biggest, if you look at the amount of deaths, I mean, one death is too many. And you look all over the world, I think that everybody expects us not to have a case. Not one case in America. They don't want to see any cases. And that ain't going to happen.
I got a whole mixed bag of feelings, but we're not going to share that on air on 9 a.m. drive time on Friday on WWNN. So good morning, everyone. Happy post-birthday to you, Freddie. My birthday's now officially on hold, so I stay 52 until we get out of quarantine. So everyone, whereas no birthdays we're dealing with right now.
You told me that last year.
So now I'm 51.
So we're still in quarantine since
And you
last
know what
year?
Facebook says I'm 49, so it's all good.
It's all good.
Give us a call. Want to give out the number?
No, you give it out. I'm gonna share it out.
888-565-1470. Say hello to everyone at WNN, to Jody, and I think Richard's on the board. AJ's in the studio. 95.3 FM, 96.9, 103.9 FM, and 1470 AM. And it has been our pleasure and so much fun to be here for the past 3 weeks, over 3 weeks.
Over
3
3
weeks in
weeks.
a day. So thank you again to Jody for this incredible opportunity and to all our incredible guests that we've had joining us the past 3 weeks. Yesterday we had Benny Blades, Benny and the Jets.
Benny and the
It's going to
Jets?
be a singing kind of day.
Oh, gosh. She's
You
going to
get,
sing.
you know,
Yes.
last night I went home and Chuck says, man, Freddie's finally getting the full impact of you, huh? I said, yeah, he says, I feel. So I'm going to light a candle for him.
Why?
Why? Who wants this at 9 a.m.?
Nah,
Nah.
it's not bad. Not bad at all. I had to deal with Slick.
How was your birthday?
I had a great birthday. I want to thank you very much for everything you guys did. And I saw the picture you sent me that was supposed to be my gift from Mama San.
Your birthday present was coming today. The
Yeah.
piano was on its way.
Yeah.
And I was getting a little anxious over it, and I realized it's because it's a non-essential at the moment. No one's going to be in here to play it for another couple weeks.
First of all, all
And-
you had to do was send me the picture.
No, because I want you
Let
to
me
know.
tell you something.
Teddy knew they were coming this morning, and then I thought, do I really want more people in my parents' house exposing them to anything? So my dad says, why? The piano doesn't have a virus. No, Dad, but people coming in to move it might. So I wasn't taking a chance.
Yeah, but that piano, first of all, I thought the piano was going to be longer. It's not. It's
You
like
thought
a
it was
baby
stick-
grand.
It is a baby grand.
And it has a stick, and the part is always up.
Yes. You can
I
put
had
it
to, all you
down.
had to do was send me the picture. I was very happy.
You can put it down, but it's however you want to put it.
It makes me want to learn how to play the piano. So there may be some bad piano
I
playing.
was thinking the
in
same
here.
thing. I was thinking we should get a piano teacher and we should learn how to play the
No,
piano.
not yet. After the virus.
Well, of course, after the virus.
I could be the hazmat piano player.
So it is coming in Grandmaster Piano. They were very kind, and actually I got them through a networking event that we had here a couple weeks ago.
Are they actually going to deliver something?
They were actually coming here at 11 o'clock this morning, and I told Teddy last night, she shook her head, she goes, oh no. So we were going to come in and rearrange everything, and then I had second thoughts on exposing my parents to more people.
You
so
don't
I
have to
thought,
rearrange anything. If you just bring it, I will show you where it will go.
I'm going to hang it from the rafters. But yes, that will be your belated
Stop it.
birthday present, so that's coming. How was the rest of your day? You had new shows at WNN?
Yes, we actually, I shanghaied Teddy to come with me to the studio. We have, Beasley has a studio that we set up mainly for video. And we have some growing pains, you know, but I figure if she's there, it would be less growing pains than when I tried it the night before.
Yeah, I saw that.
Wasn't too good. But it was pretty good. I would say we had a 98% rating. And you're able to do video and radio at the same time and seminars and host up to 12 people in the room when this thing gets put off track. But the nice thing is that it offsets from the radio station to a TV station, still at the radio station. And we're very proud of the fact that Beasley gave us an opportunity to do this.
But it's going to still be Beasley Radio, so people that
Absolutely.
are doing their shows are still airing live on all of the WNN
Correct.
stations, as
Correct.
well as the iHeart app and everything.
Everything.
Now it's just an additional platform of a larger visual studio.
Correct. And the frame of thought because I was supposed to have this up in December, but there was some technical equipment things that we had to do,
Right.
and Don had a medical procedure that I didn't know when he was going to have it, and so we had to test things and what have you. But the way we see it is when all of this mess clears up, and it's the entrepreneur, the business owner, the small business owner has to come in, and you got to start again. You know, you got to start all over again. My son calls me. My son, Mr. Knucklehead, calls me. He says,
Which son?
Freddie.
Okay.
He calls me and tells me, I better go shopping for food for a couple of weeks. I said, this was last night at 10 o'clock. I says, now? Not now. Now you're going to have to go and stand in long lines. Yeah, you got to do it. So what you want to do is you're going to start all over again. He's telling me how all the years of growth have been wiped out by this in 2 weeks, or 10 years of growth. You could look at it
He
that
would say
way.
that to you?
Yeah, because he's a millennial.
Who would
And
say
Mr.
that?
Well, you know, I saw in the news, and I know that we're probably going to get people screaming at us, but I saw in the news some irresponsible news reporting where they're talking to kids on the beach.
Well, the
who
kids
don't
on the
care.
beach, yeah, that's a whole nother level.
But they don't care. They says, you know, personal feel over public safety is what the guy was saying. I think he did it because he knew that it would air. Think about it. Suppose they asked Slick, why are you out here? Oh, I just came to get some air on my way back to going home and staying home. That's not going to make the air. But
Oh,
a
you think they
knucklehead
did it
that
for
says,
ratings?
yeah, a knucklehead says, oh, you know what? I don't care. I'm going to
That
get
is ruining
everybody
my
sick.
spring break.
That's right. I want my money back from spring break. And then I'm going to go in the store and sneeze on everybody. That's going to hit the air because he knows it. He knows that all that drama is going to make it on the air.
It's interesting, the whole thing, because we had talked about things, non-essential, shutting down in the next couple of days, right? So we knew that was coming. However, Miami apparently has had this for a couple of days already. Since Tuesday, I believe, they've had their shutdown for non-essentials. And you know what? That never made the Palm Beach County news.
Well,
So if
because-
it's already existing in one of our neighboring Tri-County areas, don't you think it would have been prudent and good reporting to let everyone just, this is what's going on? You know what? They're very calm. They're
Well,
not
they
like
want everybody to
Boca where
stay
everyone's
calm.
in a panic.
Well, because Boca is a different demographic. Now, if you look at New York City, you look at California has a complete shutdown, the whole state, because California is the fifth largest country of all the countries in terms of population and expense and everything else.
California is the fifth largest country in the country.
Yeah. It's the
Really?
fifth- the
I
fifth-
like that.
it's the-
I
the-
love working with you on
they're the
Friday
fifth
mornings.
largest
Friday
in the
at
world.
9 a.m.
No, they're the fifth largest in the
what?
world.
Country?
State?
State?
Income producing
Oh.
in the world. I didn't even know that. Did you know that?
Well, they're all .com. I mean, look at all the technology. My son's friend that he grew up with, this kid has just been a mastermind since high school. He works for Google. And after whatever break it was, he came home. He went on a trip, he did what he did, he came home, and they called him, they said, don't come back to work. So he lives out in California, he's now in Florida. He's been here probably for about 3 weeks working from home because Google shut down weeks ago.
We know I'm not allowed to say this. I'm probably going to get in a lot of trouble for saying this.
Yeah, so please share it.
We know one of the vice presidents of Google,
And
she's a family member, and she's been giving us a lot of information. The government is working with Google to get it right.
I'm sure they are.
Because I got to tell you, one of the important things about getting information out there is getting the right information out there.
Well, Mark Zuckerberg was on last night. You talk about a streaming platform from where he was, 165,000 viewers when he was interviewing Dr. Fauci yesterday. This man, if anyone didn't know him, when SNL comes back up, there is no doubt he will be prime on a skit for what they did. This man has single-handedly shared the information from the beginning of what's going on.
Well, and I also want to make a difference between people's opinion and statement fact. You know, if I say, and you're not allowed to use the word cure on media, you're not on TV, not on radio. Sure. I can't cure nothing. There ain't no such thing as cure because nobody can cure anything. So you're not allowed to say it because you are then, it's like screaming fire in a theater, right? You're going to start a panic. Everybody's going to come forward, and 99% of the times it's not even true. But on the other flip side of this thing, people are entitled to an opinion. I think if I take aspirin, it helps me with my headaches. It's a big difference. But you're not allowed to say aspirin cures headaches. See the difference?
Yes.
And I want people to understand that the news right now is full of opinion.
Yes.
Came out this morning. They had other opinions.
I got lots of opinions, but I'm not going to share
No, I'm
them.
talking about alleviating the situation. Alleviating, because nobody knows what's going to cure this thing, because nobody knows. Nobody knows what cure SARS and all that other stuff. They're even talking about that this thing is going to have an ugly head again next year, because that's the way viruses work.
Thank you. You're just a beacon of good hope and light right
I'm
now.
not doing that. All I'm saying.
I know.
All I'm saying.
Please, let's everyone be in quarantine, but beware that's coming back next year. All I'm saying
is if something comes down, be ready. You've had weeks. They've asked you to prep up on food. Gasoline. You know how much I paid for a gallon of gas yesterday? $1.80. In Miami, it's $1.60. Go get some gas.
I think it's like $2.59 right next door.
Don't go next door.
I passed it on the way in. I think it was $2.59.
Here's a free plug-in for Costco. If you're a Costco member, it's $1.89 right now for regular gas. Go fill up. If you're going to be quarantined at home, at least you know you have a full tank of gas.
To go nowhere.
You don't know that.
Oh.
You don't know what's going to happen. You know, just like this thing came, if they discover a cure, you know how fast that cure is going to get out? In a week, they'll have the cure in the country. Everybody will have a pill or whatever this is going to take, right? But you're only going to be able to do that by clear thinking. Now, I love what they did. Did you see that respirator, all sorts of stuff is beginning to get into the market now. Where Linda works, they're getting supplies. Things are moving. It takes time to get stuff out there.
I know Linda told me she's working in full masks and gowns and
She
gloves.
sent me a picture.
And I asked Chuck when I got home last night, and I said, Linda said, and he said, yeah, they didn't have to wear gowns, but they are wearing masks and gloves. Masks all day and then gloves between patients. But you know what? You should be wearing gloves on each patient, new gloves. I'm just saying.
Well, I'm just saying, if you're in the health profession, I would put down the big hazmat cover-up. And they don't want to do that because they don't want to scare people. I get it. Listen, I understand that. But think about it this way. Your first line of defense is the medical profession.
Yes.
The doctors, the nurses. Without them, this is going to really get really bad. So we got to protect them.
100%.
Police officers, all these people that are, unfortunately have to be in the public, not the non-essentials. You got to protect your assets, don't you?
You're depressing me.
I'm not. I'm
Slick,
just
how you
informing
doing over there? We got our producers in the house. We only have a few. We've got Slick on one end. We've got Teddy in another room. How you doing, Slick?
That was very depressing.
Thank you.
You're depressed?
Well,
Yeah, because you said it's just going to come back worse next year.
Well, let me tell you, would you rather be informed of the truth, or would you rather me lie to you and say, don't worry about it, okay, this is good.
I mean,
I'd rather
yeah,
say
you're
don't
right,
worry about
but-
it. It's okay. Do
No,
what you need to
can't-
do, and we're good.
But that's the problem, Dawn. They've been doing that, and people are out in the streets.
You're right. The truth.
Look what happened at that party. I think Teddy was showing me pictures of some beach party.
Spring breakers.
Yeah, spring breakers. You know what? Quarantine all of it. Get rid of it. Stop
They should
it.
kick them all out, to be honest.
Hashtag stop it.
But the problem is that it's big business. I get it. But then don't complain when they send you home.
Correct.
Take your toys and go home now.
They're invincible, though. They feel like, they spend so much money on this vacation. Why not party? Dude, it's a pandemic. Calm down on partying. You guys should quarantine, but they really don't care.
All right, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Where do spring breakers come from?
They mostly come from New York, probably Brooklyn, maybe.
But are these college institutions?
Yeah, these are colleges, yeah.
So these are kids that are learning, and they're the future of our country.
Correct.
Would that be a correct assessment?
He just loved me in a state of hysteria.
So you are telling me that the knuckleheads right now are
These
the
are
ones
the
that are going to be
future.
taking care of the future of this country.
They'll be
Correct.
taking care of us when we get old.
And I'm scaring you.
No, what is it? No, you're not scaring me because my brother told me this morning, he's like, I'm going out. I don't care if we're on quarantine. I'm like, dude, I don't care.
What
if
is your
it's
brother's name?
His name is Mark.
Okay, can we get Mark on the phone? I would like to talk to Mark.
What is it? I'll try to see if I can get him on the phone.
Yeah, I want to see you get on the phone. I want to talk to Mark because I
Yeah.
want to
He's a
talk
lunatic.
to my future. You know, I look at Rowan. I look at the kids behind the kids, and I'm a little worried. And I worry you? I don't think I should be worrying you.
He's a lunatic. I don't know why he wants to go out. He says, I only turned 31 one time. I only turned 31 just one time, so why
He'll
shouldn't
be
I go
31
out?
in 2 weeks. He can celebrate it then, too.
Correct.
Tell him if he wants to see 32, he better grow up at 31.
No, he wants to get a,
You know
a
what I
little
realized,
blitz.
though? I was thinking about when we go into hurricane season, how optimistic you always are not. And I always am. And I was thinking about
But
when
you
this
always
started.
win.
Exactly.
So
And
what's
I
the
was thinking
problem?
about something else, and you're so half glass empty,
Yeah.
and I'm always the glass is full.
But you win.
And it's not a matter of winning. And then I'm thinking about all the information you're sharing. I go, wait, let's look at the track record of.
But have I been?
I always bet against
Excuse
you.
me, but have I been wrong?
It's just your delivery of
Hold
the
on.
information.
Have I said to you one thing
Your
that
facts
has
have
not
been
happened?
correct.
Did I tell you about what was coming?
Yes.
Did I tell you the sources?
Yes.
Did I tell you?
Yes.
Okay, so what's the problem?
I went home yesterday with an ulcer.
Why?
And then, you know what it was? I didn't know how to tell my daughter that we needed to do this. Now, mind you, she's going to be 28. She's a full-fledged adult. She takes care of herself, her dog, a job. She's a teacher. She's actually going to call and let us know what's going on with the teaching community. And I didn't want to tell her. I didn't want to panic her. So last night, she says, what's going on, Mom? And I told her we got to get to the grocery store. And she says, I'll take care of it. I said, and you're calm? She says, I'm fine. She said, I knew this was coming.
Okay.
She said, what's the problem?
So the only one here with a problem that I can see
was be me.
was you.
Yes, because
Yes.
here I am playing mom, trying to keep everyone happy and not worried. And here I am taking it all. You know what? If you let everyone take their own, then I
Doesn't
don't have
work
to clean
them.
it up.
That's right.
So they were very happy taking on their own stuff
But
and
you
taking
see, but the problem here
responsibility.
would be you.
Exactly.
Well, then I continue my delivery.
Exactly. The slick left. All
Now-
right, you ready
now
to go
wait
to
a-
commercial break?
No. Okay.
Okay. Yes or no?
Yeah.
All right, Richard, we're going to go to break. Teddy, let's take a quick commercial break. Give us a call, 888-565-1470. Let's hear some good news on this Friday as we
No,
roll
let's
into
hear.
a
let's
beautiful
hear what,
weekend.
Let's hear what are you doing if you were confined in quarters. What will you be doing for the next 2 weeks to get
Are you
by?
alone or are you socially distancing?
It don't matter. Whatever your circumstances, I want to hear. I want to hear what it is that you're doing
Toilet paper art.
to make. Oh, hold on a second, Richard. I got a message. Check this out. Remember the water guy that you talked about? Mm-hmm. Well, apparently we must have made some list. I got a message. Lysol wipes are not toilet paper. And I've been asked to put on the air, do not flush Lysol wipes down the toilet.
Of course not.
It is creating, of course not. We are having a problem with toilet paper and Lysol wipes. You can't tell the difference. Do not flush Lysol down the toilet because we are having problems at the other side. It's becoming a problem. Hazard waste and everything is clogging. Don't do it. Toilet paper only. The Lysol wipes, if you want to put them in a bag and throw them in the garbage. So I got a message to relay that information. I'm the toilet king.
Yes, only toilet paper, paper toilet should be flushed down the commode. All right, let's go to commercial break. Wow, what a vast world of information. 888-994.
I feel so
I have our number,
intelligent.
888-565-1470.
Get
We're
it
on
together,
radio.
Dawn.
Stay
Get it together.
tuned. We'll be right back.
At Carmen Care Advanced Laser Therapy, our professional team specializes in finding the best alternative laser therapy treatments for your painful conditions. Do you suffer with chronic pain, a post-traumatic injury, or simply looking for the benefits of cell rejuvenation to the skin? Schedule a consultation today to understand how photobiomodulation can help reduce your symptoms, reduce or even eliminate pain. Give us a call today, 561-405-9577. We focus on treating you who has a disease, not a disease that defines who you are. Contact Carmen Care Laser Therapy today, 561-405-9577 or carmencarelaser.com.
Kids for Kids Ministry. The vision is to see children in Haiti emerge from extreme poverty into an extraordinary destiny in Christ. The problem is the orphans in Haiti lack clean water to drink and food sustainability. These children need art-integrated education, medical needs, shoes, clothes, a lunch program, and teacher salary aid. The mission is to sponsor local leaders in Haiti to support them in the care of orphans and vulnerable children. In January of 2020, Kids for Kids traveled to Haiti to visit the orphans at their home and at their school. The school has now grown to 30 children attending daily classes, but there are many things to improve upon. To help us or to donate, contact Patty Paget at Kids for Kids Ministry, 561-876-1710. That's Kids for Kids Ministry at 561-876-1710.
If a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Have you ever felt that your voice goes unheard? And you think that you can make a difference if only someone would listen? It's time for women in business to have a place to step into your power, a platform to embrace your hopes, dreams, and your visions, a voice to heal and restore. Your voice can make a difference. We have a platform you deserve to share your story and let your voice be heard. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself the chance to be heard and shine bright. Contact New Dawn Media by texting CAFE to 55312. That's CAFE to 55312. Or call us at 866-224-5422. Your voice can make a difference.
Stand by. You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
We're back.
And we're back. Welcome back to the Brooklyn Cafe Show on Friday the 20th. We missed Friday the 13th last week. You know what people were saying? If you thought last week was bad, we had Friday the 13th, a full moon, and time change. This week is got that week had nothing on this week.
Well, and you know what? Next week is going to be even more dramatic.
Maybe
but it's
not.
all good.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. Maybe we
Maybe
turn
it's
the
just
corner.
a time to take a pause and take a breath. And you know what? Little by little, it's coming forward. It hasn't gone down like a whoop. It's like a sword. It's little by little. It's disseminating out there.
You're funny.
It's true though.
You make the funniest noises.
Whoop. How's Teddy doing over on the production end of it?
Yeah, where is Miss Teddy?
Teddy, you over there?
Teddy, you got to put
She's
the.
not going to chit chat
You got to
with
put
us.
the
I'm just
camera
saying.
on you,
I'm
the
trying.
camera, and then
Okay.
you got to talk into the microphone.
So let me ask you, what is happening with you this weekend? No movie theater for you? Quarantine.
I am creating.
Quarantini. We should come up with a drink, a quarantini. Quarantini, that's it. A quarantini. Mia, where would you be?
Mia, where is Mia? No, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a picture of quarantini.
Yes.
I'm going to have popcorn with a little drizzle
Of quarantini?
of quarantini. I am going to turn on Netflix and watch things that I've always wanted to watch. I am going to have a computer on my side to do work that I have to do. I am going to contact sponsors and everything else, giving them a mobile platform. You can actually do your show mobily with us. You don't have to be in studio.
And that's what they're starting to see it a little bit. We saw it yesterday with Linda Summers. We're going to do some shows tonight that way as well. We can bring your shows forward. We can bring your information forward, your business forward, right through our studio, and you don't have to be here. So you can stay where you are, sheltered in place, but still get your information out. Because you know what? In a week or two, business is going back as usual.
It is. And, the funny thing is that we've had this technology for years, and all of a sudden everybody's taking advantage of it. The funny thing is that if you're going to use your phone, which you saw Linda use yesterday, the quality is not the best, and because we are an AM and FM station, you got to have the best quality, because otherwise it don't go on the air. So you need an Ethernet connection for that. Otherwise, if you're just doing social media platforms and you got something to tell us, like Faith Washington, who's in the studio, she always has medical stuff and tips and everything else. She can actually get the message out to the masses via our platform.
Can I deliver what happened yesterday? I'm listening to the trucks thinking, what a story. Oh, yesterday afternoon, we're recording our show, Kids in Capes, and the kids came in, and they're spectacular. Their show actually aired last night at 7:30, ran one, and they're airing this Monday night coming up at 7:30 again, 10 and 8 years old. And they're in one studio, and Teddy and Freddie are in with them, and Amy and I are sitting out here, and we hear this thud, and these two people rustling around outside the garbage and banging, and I'm thinking someone's getting beat up, right? So what do I say? I go, Freddie, can you go see what's going on outside? I'm not going. So Freddie looks at me, Teddy runs out the door. Next thing I hear is thump, thump, like someone's being beaten up, and I hear, he's dead.
She only heard that word.
So all I hear is he's dead out of the whole thing, right? Because we're in a warehouse, we're in a garage. I peek out the window curtain, and I see Teddy walking back in, and I'm thinking everyone's really calm. And you guys come back in, I say, what happened? And you said it was an iguana that jumped on the door. I don't even know if that's true or not.
It is true.
But apparently it
Teddy,
was an iguana.
it's true, right? It is true.
True, just an
Talk
iguana.
about taking things out of context.
It also wasn't dead.
But
And it wasn't dead.
It wasn't. No, this iguana is the size of you, Faye. It's huge. So two of the guys next door, two of the workers next door, were chasing the iguana. These are grown men chasing the iguana up the raft, up the door. So Teddy and I walk out. I said, gentlemen, we're working here. What are you doing? Oh, iguana man. I said, iguana man. So as I'm coming back, what Dawn heard was there were two of these, male and female, and they are huge. They look like alligators. One of them was killed. A car ran over it.
Yes.
And Dawn had to pick it up. That's another story. So what she heard was the end of me telling Teddy, oh, that one died, he got killed. That's what she heard. That was the story. But this iguana, who is like an alligator guard, because nobody comes through the door seeing this giant iguana in the front.
But, we're in a warehouse, and we've converted to a theater, so all you hear is noise, and it's a hurricane-proof garage door. So you hear it, and it expands. It's metal. So what do you do with two little kids? Mommy mode kicks in, and I go, okay, girls, let me hear what you're going to say. And the mom runs in, let's hear what you're going to say. And we're thinking, and they go, what is that? What's that noise? And we went, it's nothing. Something must have fallen off a tree, or
That's
it was
not
a
what
car.
you did.
Oh,
You said, Freddie,
I sent you outside.
there's a bomb going off outside.
But I asked for Freddie, and who goes running out? Teddy.
I said, Teddy.
You sent Teddy.
I didn't send Teddy. She's faster than me.
She was faster than
I was
you.
trying to get out the door, and I had to open it for her. I had to open it for her because she's running by me. And I'm going, what the hell?
She went out. I looked at her leg when she came back in to see if she had that thing strapped to her leg with all her equipment, but there was nothing there.
No, let me tell you. It goes to show you a millennial and a senior, right? So I
senior.
went to the side of the building, and I'm using the building to protect myself, and I look out. Because I don't know what's on the other side of the building. It could be a guy with a gun, right? This one, Teddy, jumps out. Like, okay, what's going on here? She was like a human shield. If a guy has a gun out there, all I'm going to see is Teddy Swiss cheese. I'm like, what is she doing? You got to sort of look on the edge and say, what's going on out there? What do you got cooking? So you can protect yourself.
But Amy and I had just been talking about when things get shut down, how everyone's worried about violence and looting and what's going to be happening and why we need our first responders in place. And as soon as she said that, I hear a thud. And I looked at her, and she looked at me, and we're thinking, no, not
Violence
possible.
and looting. What is wrong with you? I'm
what people
half
think.
empty.
Well, that wasn't what I was thinking, but that's what she was saying. There are people that, fortunately, you and I will still eat in 2 weeks, right?
Maybe.
We still have a roof over our head. There are people that are living paycheck to paycheck. There are kids that are needing food at school. At some point, if things don't get better, what's going to happen?
Well,
If we don't bring in someone to help.
I'm glad that she's
So
half-
that was the
half full,
conversation when the
and I'm half
iguana
empty.
jumped on the warehouse door.
Well, there you go. There's food. There's food right there. You can grab that iguana,
Oh,
it becomes
so
lunch.
sick. You're crazy.
Well, listen, I'm vegan. I can't eat it anyway.
But I was laughing that Teddy went out there in front of you.
Not only she ran out in front of me, she went to confront the situation. And I'm telling myself, what is she doing? And I
I'm
look
thinking, why,
over and I
'cause you're a
see,
guy, did I send you?
no, you can send me. It's how to approach the situation.
I did. I looked and I go, Freddie?
If Faith is here, she probably would have whacked those guys. Get the hell out of here. I can only imagine.
You never know, because we're right in the middle of a warehouse district. I don't know who was outside.
I'm a whole lot more protective.
Of Teddy?
No,
Or she
me.
protected
Of
you.
me.
Did
Of
Teddy
me.
protect
No,
you?
no, huh? You kidding? She had all sorts of, she had axes and all sorts of stuff coming out of everywhere.
She's got an axe, she's got a
She had
knife.
everything. I took out my little pocket knife, my little 6 inches.
This woman, Teddy, she's just between her axe, her knife, she's got things strapped to her leg, then she's got the microphone, she's got wires.
She had a whole arsenal. She
What do you
looked
got
like-
in your pocket?
I had my box cutter. I went out with my little
It's
6
like
inch
the
knife.
dad bag.
I went out with my little 6 inch bag here. I went out there and I look at Teddy. She has an axe in there. It says, Jesus Christ, this woman, I'm scared of her. I was afraid of her.
Oh my gosh, the axe throwing bar taught her well. You're hilarious.
Correct. Again, I'm half empty. It's me. I get caught into the situation. Freddie, your situation. You got to go get it. You got to go fix it.
But you know, Faith did a show yesterday. We turned on her old intro like we hadn't seen in a year.
Yes.
This woman, her numbers exploded. I've never seen anything like it. Faith, there was no promotion. No one even knew you were coming. You walked in, he turned on the camera, just at a random time of morning, and her numbers exploded.
Well, you know, in a time of need, people feel comfortable when certain people are on the air and they speak. And you happen to be one of those table setters. The same thing with the love show at 3 o'clock. Oh,
I don't know, it might be
Freddie.
the legs that reach up to her throat and the blonde hair. That might have something to do in her biceps.
No, it has. I'm not gonna get. I'm gonna give credit that she's a beautiful looking woman, but I don't. I think that people just feel comfortable with what she says. They feel comfortable in saying, "Listen, it's gonna be okay," as opposed to
You.
Slick's brother that says, "I'm gonna go party. I'm gonna be 31 no matter what." There ain't too much comfort in that. You know what I'm
that.
saying? So that works, and the numbers were ferocious. Ready, Set, Go Beyond with Jordana Foster. I love it. I planned for her to come. She did a show right after you. And she says to me, Freddie, the numbers really weren't that good. I said, Jordana, nobody even knows you're on the air yet. Relax. By last night, her numbers were just as powerful as Faith.
Because people are looking for content, they're looking for information, they're looking to change their mindset. It's got to change.
Well, they're also looking for a little bit of hope. They're looking for maybe somebody has an inside track on something that hasn't been revealed yet. Now, the Love Show today at 3 o'clock, he was in a full-blown panic yesterday. This guy was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. He's sticking his finger in his ear. I don't know what I'm going to do. I said, Ken, people need to hear about your message. Just relax. Do what you do. And let time take care of what needs to be done. So hopefully if he doesn't melt down from here to 3 o'clock, I'm going to have a production here on social media at 3
Doing some
o'clock.
singing, that's what people are doing
He
now.
went from no guests to many guests.
I know, but we're going to stage it out. Slick, you're producing that show today. He's shaking his head. He's
Executive
doing good.
producer is Slick, so if you want to write in and complain, you can do that with him.
Slick, you know, everyone wants to know what you look like. They're writing and they're going, he's so slick. That guy with the hat you had last week.
Hey, Slick, my hat is over there if you need it.
Oh, and if anyone hasn't seen Freddie's new hat, tune in.
Look at Slick. Look
How
at
do you
Slick.
like this new fedora he's got
Look
going
at- see
on?
my
Nice
new-
hat.
this is of all the fedoras I've ever owned, this one actually fits. It fits good. I almost slept in it yesterday, but I would have ruined it.
It looks really, really nice.
It does.
It's
doesn't it?
you.
I like that,
I
Freddie.
like it. I'm going to bring out my Mafia ring, and I'm good to go.
I really like it a lot. That was your birthday present from Teddy and her family.
I know. And I took a picture of it, and everybody, I got more hits on that than I've ever gotten on anything else. Plus, Rowan's little message to me, I miss you, pop-up. I kind of like that.
How's he doing, by the way? You got
Everybody's doing
grandsons?
well.
Everyone's feeling okay?
Yeah, my son says to his wife, you need to go to the supermarket and get enough food for 4 weeks, my dad said. And a 6-month pregnant woman says, I'm not going to the supermarket.
Exactly.
I'm not going to the supermarket. That's your job.
She's
I said,
100% correct.
Of course. I said, Knucklehead, why are you sending your wife? I didn't tell you this last night to send her. I'm sending you.
100%.
7 o'clock in the morning, be at, and I gave him the place. He didn't go.
There
It
you
is
have
what
it.
it is.
It is what it is.
You get what you give.
But grocery stores are staying open. I think the panic, and here's what I want to say that the media is doing a good job. They're disseminating the information. We as a community are choosing to panic. Just like you said, I was panicking. They're not closing down grocery stores. They're not closing down pharmacies. They're not closing down takeout or delivery of food. You're essential. The banks are open, right? We can collectively raise our vibration or we can panic. Like I did yesterday. You know what I had to do? I had to go to sleep. At some point, I just spun myself into a tizzy and I had to go to sleep.
Well, the funny thing is, we spoke to Al Ott, who was supposed to do a show with us, and apparently he got sick. But we spoke about there are more side hustles now. There are more businesses, self-made businesses going on in the country because only having 6 jobs is not enough.
You need at least 10.
You need at least 10. So everybody that has a side hustle, has a job, is panicking because is driven by contact with other human beings.
If you're calling Freddie, can you call him back in about 22 minutes, please?
Yeah, call me later. And the bottom line here is that you gotta recreate yourself. You gotta find different ways of continuing the communication, getting your product out there, getting the information out there. Services are the ones that I feel the most for.
Yes.
If you're a massage, is it massage?
Uh-huh.
Masseuse, massage?
Okay.
If you're one of them people, it's difficult because that's skin to skin.
Yes.
What's the matter?
I was actually supposed to go for a facial tomorrow with my girlfriend. Every year we go, we celebrate our birthday. We go to a spa in town. And she says, I'm assuming they're closed and we'll revisit it. So they were not closed, by the way.
I am willing to do your facial.
Really?
Yes.
You're going to wear gloves?
I will put on a hazmat suit.
You would need one because it would be the scariest thing you've ever seen.
No, I've seen it. I have a nail in place of the electrical. I have a nail. But I can give you the best facial you ever had.
Really?
I'll put a mud mask on you that when I peel this thing off, skeleton will be revealed.
You know, I think after a month, all the hair salons, all the nail salons, everything's going to reopen and be so busy and packed.
I was going to ask you, what do you do? What do you do now you can't get your hair cut? I don't have any hair.
Well, forget cut.
See, I don't have any hair,
Forget
so
cut.
I'm good to
talking
go.
Color. Well, imagine what everyone's going to do.
Oh, my God, everybody's going to go gray.
Everyone's going to go gray.
You have to call your barber. Put on Slick's mic.
Come in.
You got a what?
He had to actually come to my house and
He's
cut my
going to
hair.
come to your house and do your hair.
No, he already did. But
he
I
went
don't
to
even
your
think
house.
I'm
What, you
getting a
get 3?
haircut in a while.
What, do you get, a 3 or 4?
A 1.
Me?
Yeah.
I get like a 1
You got a 1?
That's a 1.
and then a fade.
What's the other way?
I got a
It's
fade.
backwards, yeah.
So you had a barber come to your house. So Faith,
Yeah.
I'm not going to say you ladies are great, but what do you do? How do you get your hair cut? What do you? Boy, there's going to be a lot of. There's going to be a lot of gray, I don't care people out there.
I can't tell you, it's not going to be an I don't care.
Teddy has hair from here
But
to
Teddy's
Tampa.
doesn't go gray. She's young and beautiful.
Teddy, your hair doesn't go gray, does it?
Well, when I dye it that light.
It's funny, there was a meme they put out there, what I'm going to look like when I get out in 4 weeks, and her nails were like out to here. She had half white, half black hair. Her eyebrows were like caterpillars. It was
What do
hilarious.
you do with the hairly caliper? What do you do with women that have like beards and they go get that stuff lasered and stuff? Oh my God. Society, we all gonna look like Jabba the Hutt. We are going
Welcome to Boca Vanity.
There's
It's all-
gonna be hair coming out of your ears.
Maybe we should all go stock up, forget the toilet paper and some hair color for the next
We
month.
need a barber. Forget about that. You can stink, but you can't look bad.
Well, think about that. You could actually do that. You could do one at a time. You can just open up people coming to your home and getting the haircut, and you have spacing. So it's one at a time. You clean everything, and then another one.
We could do a show, The Singing Barber.
You gonna sing?
Yeah, I shave everybody's head. Now, I'm not going to cut your hair because forget about that. But I'll shave everybody's head, right? And their
Yeah.
eyebrows. They won't have to worry about for
Nice.
months.
The eyebrows, the nails, going to be a whole new level
All
of
of this,
everything.
all the facial hair, right out the door.
You know, it's funny that when I went to get my nails done last weekend, my nail girl says to me, I will see you in 3 weeks. I said, why 3 weeks? She said, because we're going to be shutting down. Now, she knew. You know, she doesn't have family in China. She's Vietnamese, but she must have known. I said, why do you think they're shutting you down? She goes, I don't know. It's just a feeling I have. She says, I'll
So
see you in
3
3
would turn
weeks.
to 9 weeks. What are you going to do with your nails if you don't have your nail person in 9 weeks?
That's a whole nother skill
You
I
see?
have, by the way.
Oh, you do it yourself? I'm going to do my toes by myself.
It's a whole nother skill. 'Cause back in the day, my mother, who's had 10,000 jobs like you, used to own a nail salon.
I know, she told me.
So I kind of know how to do that too.
But you can't go to mom because you would have to.
I'll do it myself.
You're going to do it yourself? Mm-hmm. That's a show in itself.
There was a time back in the day I used to do my own hair color and nails.
Really? We're going to do the time-lapse show. We are going to take everybody's photo, And then we're going to progress as this thing goes on, what you look like with no salon, no nails, no nothing.
Here's
no
the thing, you
makeup,
know
no
what-
makeup, no makeup.
Well, I just want
No
you to
more
know,
makeup delivery.
You're stockpiling food. I stockpiled my makeup delivery. It came last night.
Did you?
Fact, because you know what? You got to do what you got to do.
I went to Costco and picked up a 10-month supply of razors to shave. They didn't have any.
They're out of razors?
They're out of razors.
That's really wild.
What the hell, man? Paper toilet and razors. They're going
You
to
know what
smell
I
and look
realized?
good.
So I opened up my bathroom drawers, and I think a whole show in itself is what do we hoard? Just day-to-day things. I hoard beauty products, I realized. Not food. Cotton swabs, I got plenty. Facial cleanser, plenty.
They got the magic.
Makeup, got that too.
They got the magic drawer. Everybody has a magic drawer in their house. You go to your kitchen, you have that one drawer.
Oh, no, I've gotten multiples.
Well, you have this one drawer.
Oh, we got
Look
to go
in
to
it.
commercial.
Look at this one drawer in your kitchen. In that drawer, there were people living in there. You forgot about them 10 years ago.
Imagine what we all hoard. That should be our show on Monday.
There was a show, the
What
Drawer
do
Horse
we
show.
hoard on a daily basis? I clearly hoard toiletries. There is no doubt.
I know. You hoard a lot of
I don't
things. You
hoard
hoard
food.
shoes. I spoke to Chuck. He told me everything you hide.
Talk to my
You
daughter.
got crackers in your shoes? Why would you have crackers in your shoes?
You never know when you get hungry. I'm kidding. Let's go to commercial break. 888-565-1470. He made that up. Stay tuned.
Very true. Chuck told me you have crackers in your shoes.
And we'll be right back, and Faith believes you.
Are you here to be good? Or are you here to be great, outstanding? Hi, my name is Ann Shoshana Dector, and I am an author, motivational speaker, and leadership educator. I share with individuals and businesses the proven tools necessary so that you can make friends with challenges and use them as opportunities to grow from good to better, so you can have it all. Unified, supportive, and creative corporate communities, financial abundance, and a clear mission-driven purpose. Contact me at goodtobetter2020@gmail.com. Grow from good to better in 2020. Work with me individually or ask me to speak at your next event. goodtobetter2020@gmail.com.
Healing Moments Wellness Boutique specializes in integrating scientific and ancient therapies to relieve physical, emotional, and psychological distress. Through the power of touch, coaching, and meditation, clients experience pain relief, relaxation, healing, and detoxification. Contact Healing Moments Wellness Boutique at 561-931-2187 and experience Boca Raton's Healing Haven. Enjoy the benefits of an individualized treatment plan to help find your feelings of peace, complete balance, and wellness. Call Healing Moments today, 561-931-2187, and be rejuvenated.
Let's all welcome a new sponsor to the show. It's AMP2 TV, the first and only internet production company that's truly plugged in. When you're looking for a full-service internet TV radio production company, discover AMP2 TV, a full-service production company that can provide all streaming videos in studio or remotely. They offer web page development, and they use all the latest platforms to help make all your business selling points more powerful. They can do remotes or live radio streaming as well as tape productions for social media platforms and television. AMP2 TV can handle all of your television needs, including closed caption for a perfect on-air telecast. Choose from a variety of creative TV and radio packages or visit one of their many studios to get your creative juices flowing. Come and see why AMP2 TV works with many major companies, including Comcast, Bravo, and Fox 29, as well as individuals and businesses of all types and sizes. To see samples of their work or to find out more, visit their website at amp2.tv. That's AMP2.tv, or call them at 866-224-5422. Feel free to call for a quote or just a consult of how to put your business on a social media platform or radio platform, or just doing a show that is covered by all platforms. Call 866-224-5422 and make an appointment. That's 866-224-5422.
Does your business Moby Pop? A new way to grow your business. Using a simple keyword, drive customers right to you with just a click. Customers will receive your personalized digital business card within seconds, with all your contact information in one place, including a gallery of photos, videos, and clear call to action that drives sales. Promote your products and services, or share a hot new listing with custom event pages and RSVP form, boosting qualified leads. Special offers and promotions are directly sent to your potential customers' phones with text campaigns, increasing foot traffic and creating a loyal following. Let MobiPop drive your marketing campaign. Focus on your business. Let MobiPop focus on growing it.
Coming back.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
What happened?
Come on, Teddy, where are you?
There she is. She's hiding behind
Thanks
our.
to you. Hi.
What were you going to say, Teddy?
Oh, I'm sorry. Back to the Brooklyn Cafe Show in the morning.
Good morning, Teddy.
How are you? Executive
Good morning.
producer, Teddy. Is that a giant bottle of Fabuloso?
No.
What is that?
Where?
Oh, no, that's the little white guy with the hat.
You
the
really
white
have
guy.
aged a year if you think that's a bottle of
I didn't know what that
Fabuloso.
was. That's a little white guy who does...
That's the Airbiotics that's cleaning our computer in that whole room with Airbiotics, the probiotics. AIRBIOTIX.
It's underneath a picture, that's why.
I got to tell you, I'm watching all the news channels and all the shows and all the media that are doing things from their home and everyone in different segments. I am so excited that we have the same capabilities of doing this here. Faith and I talked about it yesterday on her show, about this is the time, this is your captive audience to grow, time to share your business and grow it. A&T Dry Cleaners, they came last week to clean your hat. They picked it up. They picked up my shoes for repair. They brought it back. And laundromats are considered an essential that will stay open. Dry cleaners that deliver and pick up are an essential that will be staying open. You don't have to go. They will come. They drop off the bag, pick up your clothes, bring it back in 2 days. You don't have to leave. They will do your sheets. They will do your towels. They will do everything and bring it back to you. So again, easy. They go from Boca, from right around the Boca Del Rey line, all the way down to Coral Gables.
That's right.
All you have to do is look it up,
And-
A&T.
A&T, and if you need their services to disinfect, if you're in the medical profession and things of that nature, and you want it done right, these guys are amazing. They
work
clean
with-
everything.
yes.
They work the heat, they work with the dolphins, they work with the marlins. They're professional, they deliver, and they're secured. Because one of the problems we're going to be having is a little bit of security and, letting people drop off things.
Well, they
and
don't
what
have to come in your house. They just go to the outdoors of your house. Also, I think cleaning services, business cleaning services, once businesses reopen again, I think is going to be tremendous. I know how much time you and I and our crew spend here cleaning every day. There are businesses that need help cleaning, especially on a skeleton crew who wants to work all day and then clean for another hour or two. So as well, check out some of those. If we can help you share your message of what you do and services you offer, let us know as well.
That's right. And the fun fact about everything that's going to be going on is if you're staying home and you want to be in the media business and still do interviews and things of that nature, we could hook you up with that as well.
You know what I'm wondering? I'm wondering if 9 months from now, we're going to have another baby boom.
Well, did you hear about this?
I'm just wondering, because if
People
people are
stopped
healthy and staying
having
home.
children. No, they're not having children. The virus, there was a thing that came out that people are not making
No
love.
procreation?
No, because...
The stress?
No, people are sick, not sick, and they don't want to have a fetus that is infected. So
Really?
yeah, it's a brand new study that came out. It's going to affect the population of the world. Also, you brought it up the other day. I thought you were kidding. China, pollution is down 60%. The waters in Venice, you can see the fish again.
Yep.
All of a sudden, pollution is evaporating. Where's it going?
There's no travel.
But where's
no
it going?
smog.
But where'd the smog go?
The air is clearing because we're not continuing to pollute the environment.
And the caps are freezing. So where's the pollution going? It goes where? Slick's house?
It's
Where's it go?
dissipating. We're not creating more.
Dissipating.
We're not creating more. It's a time to take a pause, go outside, enjoy.
It's the
Earth is
renewing?
self-renewing, she says. The Taurus. You know what? Someone says this is truly. We didn't even talk about it.
She does
Do you know what? Do you know what tomorrow is? The spring equinox.
It would be Saturday.
March 21st.
What equinox? What is that?
Spring. And I understand they say it's the age of Aquarius. I don't know what that means, but I would love to know.
It's a song.
I understand it, but it's something. It is about the Earth.
Under your feet?
Earth
the
doing what it
moon?
needs to do. It's regenerating. It's the age of Aquarius. It's the spring equinox.
Now,
It's time for growth and blooming.
I got another piece of sad news that came
Of course
about.
you do.
El Nino is taking a hiatus this year.
Why is that? Oh, for hurricanes? Thank
There's
you.
more sand in the atmosphere again, so Nino's gonna. So that's bad news because a hurricane will wash out a lot of the germs.
Again, let's see. The barn is burning, but wait, let me light a match on the other side. What is wrong with you? Who does that?
It's the age of Aquarius.
Slick, what is wrong with him?
Turn on Slick's mic. Do you remember?
So we
the
just
song?
need a Category 5 hurricane to just,
A Category 5 would be so decimating we wouldn't be worried about no virus.
You know what? I don't know how anyone lives with you. No wonder your son doesn't even talk to you like that. He thinks you're kidding.
But if we had a hurricane, it would clean things out.
Oh my
No?
gosh, no. It
No,
would.
no.
It would no. We're thankful that we're only in March now. When we're not in June. Stop it, as Faith says. Stop it.
Well, El
Add
Nino,
more fire to the burning
El Nino's
barn.
taking a break, so we don't have that as an issue. But
Oh my gosh. You know what? It's the time to reconnect. It's the spring is in bloom. What do they say? April showers bring May flowers, and we're only in March. So
and it hasn't rained enough to bring flowers, by the way.
actually,
Our water level, the rain was down this.
actually, Freddie, thank you again for another uplifting bit of information. Do you
Just
do this
tell
all
me.
the time? How do people live with you? Slowly, carefully, in another
Listen,
room?
I'm a giant party person. But if
Really?
you're going to
Is
want to
this-
know the truth, I'm not going to lie to you.
You're a party person. I'm flooding out the studio with our diffuser inhalation that I got from Healing Moments. And this is an oil. Faith, I need to show it to you. That's apparently the studies from Nova University are showing that they are killing virus, mold, bacteria, streptococcus and pneumococcus, and I'm not going to say all the caucuses as you would say.
They killed the mold in a
I'll
little
show you.
petri dish by putting like a gallon of it on there. That doesn't make even
But as
any
you see,
sense.
I overflowed it with water. That's what you saw running down the table. But you can check out Healing Moments, Carmen Care Laser, MobiPop for more information on what we are doing. We'll be updating our MobiPop. You can text 55312. The message is cafe. We should do a MobiPop Monday remotely, see what's happening with the MobiPop world. Another way to continue to grow your business. Be able to send out SMS messaging, text messages, let people know what's happening.
I'm done.
You're done?
I'm finished. 3 weeks has been a great
Spectacular.
ride. It's been a great ride. We don't know what tomorrow holds, but together we will get through it. We will get through it hand in hand. We're going to be all right. It's going to be good. It's going to be rough, but it's going to be good. You're going to see the other side, as they say.
As Jay and Janine say, we are better together. Be kind to each other, everyone. Be safe. Stay in place. Get the essentials that you need to get, and reconnect with your family this weekend. Have a great weekend and be kind to each other.
And remember, the soap is your friend, so use it. Wash your hands regularly. 3 baths a day. She laughs at me about that, but if we get 2 out of 3, I'll take it. Stay safe. We'll see you Monday, and don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. Well, see you next time.